They're doing it. DoorDash just announced something that a lot of Dashers have been asking for. You can see it here. We're going to go over it entirely in this video. This was just announced today. If you're a DoorDash Dasher, do me a favor real quick. Just comment in the comments down below or the live chat. How many lifetime deliveries do you have in total? So go to your profile, go to your ratings, and let me know how many lifetime deliveries you have. Now, prior to today, there was nothing that rewarded you for all that work, all that dashing in your marketplace. If this is the first time you and I are meeting, my name's Mike. I've done gig work since 2015. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. We have markets with over 10K, 5,500 plus, 5,000, 2,600, over 4,800, 3.5, 1129. We got some Dashers that have some deliveries in here, and it's okay if you're at like 10, 20, 100 some. That's okay. Consider subscribing. Now, today, let's just jump right into it. Today, this was announced. I mean, look, this is a huge deal. This is something that Dashers have been wanting for years. So, announced today, unlock new perks with Dasher Milestones. I'm going to go over everything and give you my unfiltered take. Good, bad, I mean, worth it. How are the rewards here? We got quite a range of Dashers and lifetime deliveries here. Let's get into this, and I'm going to give you my deep insight on this, but share it, please. I mean, we're a team here. That's the premise of the channel. As we go over this, good, bad, could they have done more? Is this perfect? Let's begin. You deserve recognition for your hard work, which is why Dasher Milestones takes your dashing achievements and turns them into real life Dasher perks. So if you don't know what a milestone would be, your lifetime deliveries, if you hit a certain threshold of deliveries, you'll get a perk. That's about it. And we'll kind of see in here what exactly qualifies as well. So we'll go over that in this video. This is directly from DoorDash. There's an undeniable sense of accomplishment that comes from watching your total number of dashes go up. A little clarity there. DoorDash, in some places, they say a dash is just like your entire shift. Like if you dash 4 times a week, it just means like when you're going online necessarily. Don't get confused with that. They're going to use that kind of verbiage in here. Dashes means, in this case, lifetime deliveries. And it's not just about earning potential. Your dashing consistency is an achievement in itself. If you're part-time or full-time, I mean, to be real here, not just cynical that, you could be doing a lot of things with your free time and you choose to dash to make some extra money, right? This is why we created Dasher Milestones, to celebrate and thank select Dashers like you. We know how hard Dashers work, and we want to recognize your dashing achievements by offering a series of unique perks that you can unlock simply by completing deliveries. That's all you have to do. So if you complete deliveries on DoorDash, you qualify for this. Pending, we'll go into like geographies and stuff like that, but generally. And the more you dash, the more perks you'll unlock. We've already seen Dashers with like 10,000, 1,000 deliveries, 2,000, 7,000, 5,000. I'm at, I think, around 2,000 deliveries, as I test a lot of gig apps for you, not just DoorDash, understandably. Here's more information on Dasher Milestones and how you can make the most of it as a Dasher. I hope you're ready. Drop a like on this video. Let's see how good this update is. Number 1, Dasher Milestones in the Dasher app. Here's our first look ever at Dasher Milestones. Let's start to critique here. Let's see. It says, congrats on 1,000 deliveries. So here's our first hints of a Dasher milestone, 1,000 deliveries. Way to go, Kim, in this example. You completed your 1,000th delivery. That's a whole lot of happy customers. To show our appreciation, here's 30% off your next DoorDash order on us. Use this code for 30% off your order up to $15. Now, we've discussed this before. I want to talk about what we should expect based on different levels here. So a 30% discount, that is akin to Dasher Rewards. So this is Dasher Rewards, and you would get a weekly, well, I think they might have revised it now, monthly, I believe, discount of 30% up to $15 at platinum level. Now, keep in mind, this program is different than Dasher Rewards. Different than Dasher Rewards. But on platinum, you can see there at the bottom, you get a discount. So going back here in the Dasher milestone metric, what do you think about that? 1,000 deliveries, 30% off discount. And I can already see not the most favorable response. And I always recommend it to DoorDash. I said on our videos, like, hey, there should be something that is explicitly monetary. But 1,000 deliveries, I mean, we have drivers that have done thousands of deliveries. So maybe 1,000 is at a lower threshold. Let's continue and look at this together here. What's our Dasher milestones? By definition, a milestone is a marker along a road that shows how far you've traveled. And so, as you deliver, whether you're driving a vehicle or riding a bicycle, you're working towards your next milestone. These milestones aren't just determined by the amount of ground you cover, however. You're also making progress towards your own goals, whether that's funding a side hustle or creative project, supporting your family, or paying for your kids' after-school program, or simply gaining more control over your financial freedom and flexibility. Dasher, here we go. First look at the tiers. Dasher milestones support you in these goals by providing tangible perks as you complete a certain amount of dashes, again, i.e. deliveries. There will be incentives to unlock at increasing increments. For instance, the perks gained at 25, 100, 500, 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000 lifetime deliveries are all different, and there are plenty of opportunities to receive more perks in between. Let's pause right there. There's our first look at the tiers. Shout out to Jose dropping a super sticker. If you're in our live, if you're not, don't miss it. Click the notification bell. Appreciate that, Jose. What's missing? kind of oddly, right? Here's our first look at the tiers right here. They don't list 1,000. 1,000 is literally right up here. So here says 1,000 in their exact screenshot example. Okay. Then we scroll down here, and here's the tiers as they list: 25, 100, 500. Then it jumps all the way up to 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000. I imagine there's going to be a 1,000 delivery threshold. I mean, they put it in that screenshot for whatever reason. They didn't include it in here. I would say that most likely there is a reward for 1,000 deliveries. Let's continue though, because there's a lot to cover, including an official frequently asked questions page. If you are in the live, you want to follow along, I'll put the link in the live chat right now. If you're watching the replay, it'll be pinned below. All Dashers, everyone will automatically be enrolled in Dasher Milestones. So as soon as you start dashing, you'll be on your way to earning your first milestone perk. And listen to this, lead into this, drop a like on this video. It doesn't matter what type of dashing you do, whether you take on restaurant deliveries or shop and deliver, All completed offers count towards your progress. We have one question. Is this retroactive? Hang with me because DoorDash answers that. Appreciate everyone being here. So it doesn't matter if you like shop and deliver or don't. It's cool if you do, or restaurants. And I would imagine this is everything like retail, alcohol, convenience, grocery, restaurant, package returns. What else? Round trip, that's new. Dashlink, I don't know. Maybe I can get some clarity on that because Dashlink, is it like one route? I don't think so. I'm hoping they count every drop on the route on Dashlink. Again, I'll see if I can find out. And stay tuned here, so make sure to subscribe. Every time you reach a new milestone, you'll automatically be notified in the DoorDash Dasher app. To make the most of every dash, perks, here we go. Perks range from dashing tips to exclusive offers, freebies, and special discounts. There's, okay. What's missing from there? We'll see. Maybe it's mentioned later. Let's continue. Additional rewards for Dashers. Dasher Rewards is another way that DoorDash recognizes Dashers. Dasher Rewards gives Dashers like you the recognition you deserve for high quality deliveries on the road, along with more flexibility, et cetera, et cetera. So they're basically detailing, hey, we also have Dasher Rewards. That is a AR-based, acceptance rate-based program in part. That's what I call V1. There's kind of a V2 that's slowly rolling out, called the Overall Dasher Rating Pilot Program that uses your same metrics, but it's considering points across all of your metrics more evenly. Again, that was the Overall Dasher Rating Pilot Program. So they detail that, hey, we got Dasher Rewards. We have DoorDash Crimson. So that is an instant pay card that is now integrated in the Dasher app. So we're going to move on from that. That's been there. I want to get to everything that's specifically about Dasher Milestones. So let me show you the official frequently asked questions page here on Dasher Milestones right here. But first, kind of initial reaction here. What do you think about this Dasher Milestones? We saw 25, I think maybe 50, 100, 500. It jumped to 2,000, but I anticipate a $1,000 level. We heard, okay, exclusive perks, pro tips on dashing, wow, freebies, but we were missing something there. And shout out to John for the super chat, appreciate that. You know, this is going to answer a lot of your questions. So if you're thinking about leaving this video, don't do it yet because I just saw this just released today. Let's go over what DoorDash says about frequently asked questions on milestones. And then as always, I'll take your questions after this video. So stay tight, hang tight for that. Dasher Milestones. Perks are a way for us to thank you for your consistent hard work and dedication. Keep your eyes peeled as we continue to add more types of milestones down the road. Okay, so if there's a perk that you don't see in here right now, it might be added later. And this is so new that this support page just launched today. Typically, what I see from DoorDash is they will, yes, post a general FAQ. Let's say overall Dasher rating. They did have the point system. There was an error in that. They had to fix it. So hopefully they bolster this, maybe a little bit more detail, but there's a good amount of detail in here. Anyway, how does Dasher Milestones work? And we can see all the questions right here. So if you have a question, it might be answered right here. How does Dasher Milestones work? Every time you reach a new delivery milestone and earn a perk, you'll automatically be notified in the DoorDash Dasher app. Perks can range, again, from pro tips to help you make the most of every dash, to exclusive offers, freebies, and discounts. Okay, let me read this and critique at the same time. Pro tips, that's going to be at like what, the 25, 50 delivery threshold. I don't really love that that's even a thing on Milestones. I mean, that's something you would post in your blog. DoorDash already does that. They post tips on their blog. So I don't really know what pro tips would almost be gate kept, if you will, behind a little milestone thing. I mean, that's kind of thin as far as the benefit there. Let's continue though. I think I'll give you more of a deep critique after I get to the info first. Is Dasher Milestones the same as the Dasher Rewards program? They are different. Dasher Milestones is based on the number of deliveries you complete, while the Dasher Rewards program is based on your Dasher rating, those metrics. Learn more about the Dasher Rewards program here. Again, 2 separate programs. This is brand new, unrelated, cool. Do I need to enroll? Nope. Select active Dashers. There's a mistake right there. Did you catch that? It says select active Dashers are automatically eligible to earn Dasher Milestones. Hold on. Let me just do this. Let me jump back. If you're paying attention, you caught that right there. They say on their other support page, all Dashers will automatically be enrolled. Guys, what are we doing here? I think I kind of know what they're inferring. So let's continue. Simply keep dashing towards your next milestone. Got it. I live outside the US. Can I participate? Here's what I think they meant. So when they say select Dashers, there is this one restriction right here. Unfortunately, the Dasher Milestones program is currently limited to US Dashers only. However, it may eventually be expanded to other regions as well. So there, when they say select Dasher, that's probably what they meant. Like, hey, you got to be in the US. Let me know if you're not in the US, and I appreciate you watching. If you're an international viewer and Dasher, and I help you with a ton of different gig apps, not just DoorDash. So let me know if you're watching from an international market here. So if you're in the US, that kind of makes sense. DoorDash, US-based company, they want to make sure at least for their app, the platform, the US market is large enough before they would launch it, let's say, globally. How do I know when I've reached a milestone? Check the notification center, that bell icon. If you don't know what this bell icon is, go onto your Dasher app. It's on the home screen. Click on the top left, and there's a little bell there. If you have a notification, there'll be a little blue circle kind of in there, letting you know you have a message. That is where they're going to let you know that you've reached a milestone. Now, there's a question about if this is retroactive. I'm going to let you know here in a second. Jonathan has that question as well. Each time you hit a milestone, you'll automatically be notified there. And real quick, I've seen some mistakes in that notification center. I think a couple days ago, I got a notification message that said that like, oh, 30% of your deliveries did not have a confirmation picture on the contact list deliveries. When you know how you make take a picture for the contact list. And then literally the next day, I think less than 24 hours, it said, congratulations, 80+% of your deliveries had a confirmation picture, which is hilarious that there was a mistake there. But anyway, that's where you'll see it. What types of perks can I earn? Let me get out of the way. There you go. Okay, well, let's see. What types of perks can you earn? Did we miss anything yet? Let's see. Exclusive discounts from our partners, i.e. auto maintenance, gas, grocery discounts from their partners, freebies, discounts on your next DoorDash order as we saw, or tips to help you make the most of every dash. What do you think? This one, I'm going to say it now. We're not going to wait later on this one. There is no mention of a monetary award at all. At least not that I'm seeing here. It says like the best thing on here, it says freebies. So what I'm thinking is that might be their DoorDash Dasher equipment store, pizza bags, catering bags, hot and cold bags, shirts, lanyards, and stuff like that. Discounts on orders is okay, cool. I can order like DoorDash once and get a discount. I mean, cool. I appreciate it. Personally, I use Uber Eats, guys, but hey. Tips to help you make the most of every dash. I mean, frankly, to be real, I have never seen more of a fluff benefit ever than tips. Look, as someone who follows these companies closely, DoorDash posts tips for Dashers, best time to dash. They posted earn by time versus earn per offer. I mean, I provide endless tips. I've been doing this since 2017 on YouTube. You don't really need to gatekeep tips. It's most likely already been said, but there you go. It's fine. Discounts from partners, that's also not special. DoorDash has always had discounts for Dashers from, auto maintenance, gas, groceries, some tax services. I think they have discounts from TurboTax, mileage tracking from like Everlance. So there's no talk of a monetary award. I think that's a big misstep. I know DoorDash said, it might be updated. There's got to be a monetary thing in there somewhere. You got to put, look, if you want to be like tight with it and like only give it to the 5,000, 7,500 maybe, and 10,000 plus thresholds, do that. But there's got to be something on there somewhere. I mean, you have Dashers that we see in the live chat right now, and probably you watching maybe in the replay, that have 10,000 deliveries. That's a lot of, there's some that probably have 20,000, 15,000, even getting down to like 7,500. It's a lot of deliveries. And, they have their internal metrics that show exactly how many Dashers have these different thresholds. I get it. I mean, hey, another expense line, this and that. But, if you look at the bell curve of Dashers, there can't be that many that have like 10,000 especially. I don't know. Hey, show me the data, DoorDash. Maybe we can sit down and look at the data there. In my opinion, there's got to be some kind of monetary reward somewhere. But let's continue. Do the perks expire? Expiration dates are dependent on the perk. Check the congratulatory message we sent for your details, i.e. the promo code that may expire by a certain date. So we already showed you that you can get a 30% discount akin to platinum on Dasher rewards. It's going to expire. It's a promo code. It probably expires in like 30 days, whatever it is. So the other stuff, I don't know. This is brand new. If you have this, by the way, our brand new driver team contributor program is launching this Monday. You can get paid for sharing your gig insights, either interviews, you can get paid the most, screenshot batches or screen recording batches. Sign up for our newsletter. If you want to get paid to share your gig insights, this is a perfect example for that, because I'm going to want to speak to and see what this program is like. Now, if we all get it, then I'll already have it, but I don't have this currently on my Dasher app. So sign up for the newsletter, and also it's good just to stay in the know, for that newsletter. But this is exactly what I want to see on Milestones. This is going to be one of the things that I'm asking for. Where can I check my lifetime deliveries? You can see this in the ratings tab of your Dasher app. Your lifetime delivery number is updated each time you complete a dash. So again, it's dash, it means a delivery. You should know that. Okay. There's how you find your lifetime deliveries. What's my next milestone? You'll receive a heads up from us when you get close to your next milestone. Check your notification center for details. Okay. Here's what I'm imagining we're going to see. You know how you go in your Dasher app, you click on ratings, and you see your ratings versus the Dasher Rewards program, or you're going to see it against the overall Dasher rating program. I don't know if I have a picture of that, but you'll see your stats in there to see where you're at to qualify. So here's the overall Dasher rating point system. So you get points based on your different metrics. You'll see where you fall, either on Dasher rewards or this overall Dasher rating program, okay? I'm imagining somewhere in the Dasher app, we're going to see the same kind of thing. I would hope. Put it somewhere that's easily referenced. Ideally, here's a great idea. This is where they should include it, because they say, hey, check your notification center. Even better. Yeah, put it in notification center. Put it on lifetime deliveries. So when you go into your metrics, if you click on acceptance rating, you click on completion rating, it gives you more details of that metric. You can't click on lifetime deliveries because it's just one number. There's nothing else to give you. Perfect. Put it there, DoorDash, so we can see more insights. Specifically, how close we are to our next milestone, put it right there. I click on lifetime deliveries. Perfect. Put it there. And by the way, show me what's coming next. And not even, what's next. Show me the entire table of the tiers and the rewards as well. I should be able to see that when I click on lifetime. Now, this next question right here, let me get out of the way, is a question that a lot of people have been asking. So listen to this. What about all the milestones I've already achieved? Is it retroactive? I mean, do you think DoorDash is going to retroactively reward and or pay? I wish they would pay, but imagine there was a cash reward. Do you think they're going to retroactively pay 7 million Dashers? No. While we're not able to offer perks for those impressive past achievements, you can definitely enjoy the perks that come from hitting your future milestones. And look, I'm being a little facetious. Mess that up. Facetious. There we go. Maybe. I was a communications major, by the way. There you go. But I'm being a little cynical. Let me be honest with you. I try to give you a neutral stance here. They can't do that. I mean, any company that's looking at their books, Uber, any of these big players, they're not going to have a rewards program that's retroactive. That means that they would have to reward Dashers whose apps are like deleted. And then you could say, well, only reward Dashers who have an active account. Sure. But a line item for, let's say, 3 million out of 7 million. When they say 7 million, I don't know if that means active Dashers. I think it does. I think it literally means 7 million active Dashers that haven't, deleted their account or something. I'm not exactly sure how they measure that, but I know, trying to be realistic with you, that they're not going to retroactively pay out 7 million. So I know it stinks. I love it, but hey, some of us kind of figured, right? But it doesn't mean that this is a perfect system. Okay. I'm going to give you my verdict here in a second. Are perks, and we're actually just about done. Yeah, this is the last question. Are perks available outside of this program? Yes, we run periodic promotions, so be sure to keep an eye out for a wide variety of other special perks just for Dashers. And listen, I know hey, critical, pay us more, this and that. I still think DoorDash is the best side hustle. That's me, not sponsored or anything, right? And whatnot. But, and frankly, I don't even have an affiliate driver code. So I'm not even getting any kickback whatsoever. I'm working on it though. I'd like to, DoorDash, but other programs, they did mention, I think 2025 is going to be a huge year for DoorDash. Why? This is what I've said before. Number one, agility. They're at least listening and trying stuff. Tons of new stuff almost every month. Do we see that from Uber Eats? Not really. It took them 6-8 months just to copy flat rates over Earn by Time, which has been here for what, a year and a half, 2 years? And it's literally just flat rates. Yeah, there's preferred deliveries, there's a few other things, but it does not go as deep and as agile as DoorDash. Secondly, DoorDash has mentioned we're going to see different either tasks, offer types, bonus pay, and or perks in 2025. That's not me speculating. That's in their blog post titled How We Made Dashing Even Better in 2024. Something like that. You can go to their blog and see that. So we are going to see one or all of those introduce a new feature in 2025. Now, initial verdict on this, I want to give you the chance to ask questions. So get your questions ready right here. You know, I feel like it needed something monetary. You know, it's point blank. It needed something monetary in here. If you happen to just be joining at the very end, this is what we know. These are the thresholds. There might be a threshold for 1,000 as well. Look, I like freebies. Discounts are fine, but that's always been there. Expert tips on earnings, that's nothing. That is a fluff benefit. Shouldn't really even be on here. But if you're going to have a tier for 25 deliveries, then I guess, right, put that on there. I think there should be something monetary at least for 7,500. If they really want to be tight with expenses, do it at 10,000. Because even they recognize 10,000 is the highest tier here. They're not listing 15 or 20,000, which tells me statistically that's closer to the top end of what Dashers have achieved. Obviously, there's Dashers who have done more than that. But there's got to be something monetary, I'd say. I mean, look, I'm not a financial analyst. I know they're a public company. They release their books, but I understand it's a line item. It's a business expense on the business, and they're looking at all this stuff, unit economics and all acquisitions and whatnot. But I just feel like there's got to be a little bit more spend, maybe not on acquiring new Dashers, because trust me, there's ad spend. I see advertisements to sign up for DoorDash on like TikTok, across socials, in different web browsers and email applications. Maybe cut a little bit of that to reward your current Dashers. Especially, like, it could even be a sliding scale. If someone's done 10,000 deliveries in a very short amount of time versus someone that did 10,000 over 7 years, they're both valuable. But like, if someone's really grinding for your company and it's clear they're putting more time on your platform versus like 100 plus other gig apps out there, I mean, freebies, what's the biggest discount here? Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah. Dashing tips, exclusive offers, freebies, and special discounts. I'll finish with this. You offer a special discount right here of 30% off of an order of platinum. And it's appreciated. Like everything's appreciated. You get 30% off an offer. But Platinum Dasher, which is the highest level, which crushed their AR to get to where they are. Now, again, V1 is moving away eventually, we think. That Platinum Dasher is probably going to value access to large orders more. Priority access to Dash Anytime. Again, this graphic in particular is a little dated. Priority access to Dash Anytime. They probably like that. They certainly like priority access to higher paying orders, getting top priority. But DoorDash has done this before. Whenever they went public, they gave a good amount of money to every Dasher that had, I believe, 10,000 deliveries or whatever it was at the time. Now, I get more Dashers now have 10,000 plus deliveries, but something, guys, if you're going to offer freebies, well, a monetary award would be more than the freebie that you're offering. Maybe that's the problem there of the finances behind it. But let me know what you think about this. Keep in mind, this was just announced today. Hopefully they're a little agile with this, as they were with V1 Dasher rewards. They made changes pretty quickly. So let's take this as the preliminary, right? There's some perks on here. I think it's a touch thin. I would like to see some more, especially, like I mentioned, those monetary incentives. But let me take your questions. If you missed the live, if you're watching the replay, post your questions down below in the comments, and we'll continue our conversation there.